Hi kids, I'm Miss Booksy and this is StoryTime. Today we're reading a Christmas carol. Wiggle, snap, StoryTime. Bah humbug! Ebenezer Scrooge owned a factory that made toys, which should be awesome, right? Who doesn't love toys? But it wasn't awesome at all because Mr. Scrooge was very mean to his workers. He made them work too much and paid them too little. He wouldn't even let them take any toys home to their children.
Not even this kind of broken one? My son Tim would love to have a toy of his own.
No way! I'll sell it for parts! Get back to work, Cratchit!
The workers didn't even get to take off on their birthdays.
Keep working!
That's so not cool. The only holiday they got was Christmas Day. And that's where our story begins, kids. The day before Christmas, Ebenezer was at home alone, counting his money.
3,000,001, 3,000,002, and... What?
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Now where was I? 3,000,003, 3,000,004.
Hello, we're collecting money for a Christmas dinner for the poor.
Tell them to eat their lunch more slowly and make it last. 3,000,004, 3,000,000.
This time, it was Ebenezer Scrooge's nephew, Fred. Fred invited him to a family party, but Scrooge said he couldn't go.
Sorry, Fred. I don't like people. And besides, I won't be finished counting my money by then.
Okay, well, Merry Christmas.
Bah humbug! I wish everyone would just leave me alone!
Wow, that is so mean. Later that night, Scrooge was fast asleep. Suddenly, there was a knock on his door.
If you're here to tell me Merry Christmas, I'm gonna call the police! Oh, a ghost!
Boo! Oh, sorry, that's my ghost hood. I made it myself. Hello, Mr. Scrooge. I'm the ghost of Christmas past. Now let's take a walk.
No thanks! Ugh.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
Sure, whatever you say, ghost. The ghost of Christmas past and Scrooge traveled back in time. They were inside a house and saw a happy little kid.
Who's that brat? And why does he look so happy? He doesn't even have any toys.
That's you. You were happy then. This was your favorite time of year. I think you especially loved singing carols. Don't you remember?
Nope.
Well, do you remember this?
Scruffles! Oh, that's my dog Scruffles! Oh, he was my best friend. I got him for Christmas that year, even though my parents were allergic. Me and old Scruffs used to do everything together. Aw, that's so sweet.
Okay, I get it. I'm supposed to learn a lesson, right? Well, it ain't gonna work. A humbug!
Oh, you're not done yet.
And poof! The ghost disappeared and Scrooge was back at home. He started to go to bed when there was another knock on his door.
Ah, sheesh. Who are you supposed to be? Oh.
Hello, Mr. Scrooge. I'm the ghost of Christmas present.
Presents? You got presents for me? Great! What is it?
No, I mean present as in now. Not the past, not the future, the present.
Well, why didn't you just say that?
The ghost of Christmas Now took Scrooge to a very small house. It belonged to his assistant, Bob Cratchit. It looked like Christmas Day, but there was very little food on the table and no presents under their little tree. Yet, everyone looked happy. Tiny Tim hugged his dad and said,
It's okay we don't have any presents this year, Papa. I'm just glad we get to spend the whole day with you.
Wait, let's zoom in on that. Is that a tiny tear? Looks like Ebenezer Scrooge might have a heart after all. OMG, I love it.
Are you crying?
No, I think it's raining.
No, it isn't.
Whatever, let's go.
One more stop.
This time, the ghost of Christmas Now took Scrooge to his nephew Fred's house. The whole Scrooge family was there. Fred clinked his fork on a glass and made a toast.
Toast with jelly, maybe a little butter. That's how I like my toast, you know.
No, not a piece of bread toast. This kind of toast.
To family, the most important thing in the world.
To family.
If only Uncle Ebenezer were here,
I wish he knew how much we love and miss him.
What? Love me? Seriously? For real? Hey, I'm right here, guys!
You know they can't hear you, right?
Oh, I'm sure they're just joking anyway.
Okay, that's it for the present. Goodbye.
And suddenly Scrooge was back at home. But before he could climb back into bed, there was, you guessed it, another knock on the door.
Sup, I'm the ghost of Christmas future. Hop into my time machine.
That looks like a regular horse and buggy.
These horses are really fast. Hold on.
They hopped onto the horse and buggy, and the ghost of Christmas future took Scrooge forward 20 years. Wow, this is so fun. Scrooge saw a very old man who was all alone and awfully miserable.
Who's that?
That's you.
Me? Why do I look so sad? Oh, am I not still rich?
You're lonely. You finally got your wish that everyone would just leave you alone.
What's that I'm saying?
Shh, listen.
It was Christmas morning, and Ebenezer Scrooge knew what he had to do. He jumped out of bed and filled his pockets with money. He ran to his toy factory and filled a giant sack with toys. Then he walked through the town, giving money and toys to everyone he saw. Aw, that is so nice. Scrooge stopped at Bob Cratchit's house.
Merry Christmas, Bob. I have your holiday bonus and gifts for all your children. This puppy right here is for Tim.
Wow, I don't believe it. Thank you, Mr. Scrooge.
I named him Scruffles Jr., but you can name him whatever you like.
No, Scruffles is perfect. This is the best Christmas ever.
Ebenezer Scrooge thought so too, but he still had one more stop. He went to Fred's house and joined the family party. They sang carols, ate cookies, and Ebenezer even gave a special toast.
To family.
To family.
Mr. Scrooge had learned a very important lesson. And from that day on, he tried his best to be generous and kind. He even stopped saying bah humbug.
Bah! Merry Christmas.
What a great story. Thanks for coming to Storytime. See you next time. Bye.
Storytime, storytime. Miss Booksy's gonna meet you inside her magic books. Cinderella's dressed in blue, Goldilocks and spinning clock. Wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap, wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap.
Hi kids, I'm Miss Booksy and this is Storytime. Today we're reading The Night Before Christmas. Chapter 1, here we go. Wiggle, snap, Storytime. Hi guys, my name is Holly and I'm gonna tell you about the most epic thing that ever happened to my family ever. It was this one time I actually met him. You know, the guy in red, Saint Nick, Kris Kringle. You probably know him best as Santa Claus. So get this, 'twas the night before Christmas when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
I mean, we were stirring because we couldn't wait for Christmas morning.
Aw, that's so sweet. This is my kid brother, Gabriel. His favorite day of the year is Christmas, so you can imagine how excited he was.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
The kids made a lot of preparations for Christmas Eve and for the arrival of Santa. They hung their stockings, they baked cookies, and made a plate for Santa.
Don't forget a carrot for Rudolph.
They tidied their rooms, they brushed their teeth, they wrapped presents, and finally they said goodnight to their parents.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
And Mama in her handkerchief and I in my cap had just settled in for a long winter's nap.
Everyone was sleeping peacefully and anticipating the best morning ever, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter. I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash! Ooh, this is so exciting!
Whoa, what happened? It's freezing.
I heard something coming from outside. Take a look. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. Gabe, look over there. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
Whoa, I always knew reindeer existed. I just knew it. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick.
I can't believe this is actually happening. Santa Claus is coming to our house.
No one at school is gonna believe me when I tell them.
Look at the reindeer. They're so magical. The reindeer and sleigh got closer and closer to the kid's house. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
Ho, ho, ho! Now Dasher and Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder, on Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all! Ho, ho, ho!
Wow, this is so fun! As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. He's here. You guys, he's really here. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
The reindeer must be so tired from going to so many kids' houses tonight.
Yeah, I hope they like the carrots we left them.
Maybe they will want some hot chocolate?
Maybe. Let's go downstairs. I think I hear a rustling in the chimney. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. What do you think is gonna happen next? Let's go on another adventure. Come on. Chapter 2, here we go. Wiggle, snap, story time. So Gabe and Holly were waiting by the chimney as good old St. Nick barreled down towards them. I see his boots.
I see his bag full of gifts.
And like that, Santa popped down the chimney and the kids got to see him in real life. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. I can't believe it. It's actually really him. Look, a bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. He was even more magical looking than they imagined. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow.
Do you think he has the art supplies I wanted in there?
I really hope he has the science kit I asked for. Wow, that is so cool. While the kids wondered about their gifts, Santa took a look around with a smile. Look, Gabe, I think he likes the note that you left him. He's laughing. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly.
Yeah, it was Def the reindeer joke that did it. I mean, come on. A reindeer walks into an ice cream bar?
Yeah, Gabe. We all know that joke. You've told it like 100 times. Meanwhile, Santa was making his way around the room, smiling at family pictures, filling stockings, and warming himself by the fire. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself.
Hey, Santa, welcome to our house. We hope you're having a magical night.
Whoa, he sees us. I hope we aren't in trouble. But a wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
Shh, he's unloading the presents.
He spoke not a word but went straight to work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And after Santa was done with all the presents, things got a little silly. He took off his boots and sat by the fire to rest. We didn't want him to miss out on our awesome Christmas cookies, so... OMG, I love it! Here, you go, sir, Santa, St. Nick.
Hello there, kids. Why, thank you so much.
I made the green Christmas tree ones. They're lemon flavored.
These are delicious. The best cookies I've had tonight. Although I was in Italy and had some of the most delicious biscotti. That was a Christmas treat.
Whoa, that is so cool.
And then in Holland, I had these scrumptious cookies called speculoos.
I wish we could go on a Christmas cookie world tour.
Sounds like a sweet dream.
Oh, do you want to play a game with us? It's our Christmas Eve tradition to play pin the tail on the reindeer.
Well, it's not a real reindeer, just a paper one.
They decorated a gingerbread house. They wrapped gifts for their presents. They drank hot cocoa. They played dreidel. They listened to Santa tell stories from the North Pole. Yay, I'm so happy. Finally, the kids started to feel really tired. It was the middle of the night after all.
Ho, ho, ho! Well, this was so much fun, kids! But I should get going. I have so many houses to visit before morning.
Yeah, we should get to bed.
Thank you so much, Santa. See you same time, same place next year?
Sure, just keep yourself on the nice list and not that naughty one. Ho, 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 ho! Then you'll see me again next year.
Say hi to Mrs. Claus for us.
Will do.
And laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. Come on, let's go look out the window.
Hi, Rudolph.
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like a down of a thistle. See you next year, Santa.
Then I won't even bother my sister. I'll be well behaved, I promise.
Me too. I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. What a great story. Thanks for coming to Storytime. See you next time. Bye.
Storytime, storytime. Miss Booksy's gonna meet you inside her magic books. Cinderella's dressed in blue, Goldilocks and spinning clock. Wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap, wiggle snap, everybody wiggle snap.
Hi kids, I'm Miss Booksy and this is Storytime. Today we're reading Rumpelstiltskin. Wiggle, snap, Storytime. Long, long ago, there was a dad and he had a kid. A daughter, actually. That's me. Together, we made fine designer clothing. The clothes we made were so fancy that the king wanted to wear them.
The clothes you make are fantastic.
Ah, gee, thank you, King. Thanks a whole kit and caboodle. But my daughter's the real artist. She's so delicate when she's spinning. I bet she could spin straw into gold.
Well, as you might know, kings like gold. They like gold a lot.
Gold, you say? I'd like to meet this daughter of yours. Send her to my castle for brunch this Sunday. We'll have Melba toast and salmon locks.
So that Sunday, I went to the king's castle for brunch. But instead of Melba toast and salmon locks, I got horse hay and dungeon locks. Oh dear! The king locked me away in the dungeon. What? No, that can't be.
You can come out once you spin all this straw into gold.
I didn't actually know how to spin straw into gold. That was just a figure of speech. Somebody please help me!
Why, hello there.
A little elf man appeared.
I see you need to sew some straw into gold. That happens to be my specialty.
That's pretty random. But okay, I don't have much, but I'll give you anything.
How about that necklace of yours? It's very pretty.
And even though this necklace was a gift for my BFF Snow White, I made the deal. I couldn't be stuck in this stinky dungeon forever. What would you do if you were there? The elf man worked his magic. He sang while he worked, which was kind of annoying, but he was helping me out. When the king came back in the morning, the hay was gone, and in its place, pure gold. The king was utterly flabbergasted.
I'm utterly flabbergasted.
Well, I'm pretty good at this, obviously.
Good! I want more! So this time I'm going to give you 100 times the hay. If you can spin it all to gold by morning, I will let you out. But if not, you will be sent out into the ocean on a leaky ship, never to return. Oh, and the ship will be full of singing mice who are terrible singers. Now get back to sewing.
How are they ever gonna get out of this one? Mean? So night came and I didn't know what else to do, so I called out. Hey, magic little dude. I forgot your name, but I need you.
So, you need more help, do you?
I do.
It's gonna cost you.
Anything. I'll give you anything you want.
Pinky promise?
Again, he sang as he worked.
Spinning, sewing, gold glowing, taking hand, making it pay.
It took all night, and I got seriously tired of that song, but my little friend sewed every last bit of straw into gold. Thank you. How much do I owe you?
On the night of your first son's first birthday, I will return to take him as my own.
Wow, that is so mean. And he laughed all crazy-like and disappeared. Wait, what? He didn't say he was going to take my son on his first birthday, did he? Nah, that would be crazy. The next day, the king saw all that gold, and he was so excited, he let me go. So fast forward a bit. I'm in charge of my own designer clothing company. I'm married, I have a super cool house, a dog, and a cat. I had forgotten all about the little elf who had spun straw into gold. I was living happily ever after. Until the night of my first son's first birthday. We were all celebrating, having a great time, when the little old elf crashed the party.
Here I am. Give me that baby.
Ah, watch out! Okay, funny story. I thought you were kidding. Isn't that funny?
Not really. You made a pinky promise.
Okay, I'll give you gold. Tons of gold.
I don't need gold. I can turn straw into gold myself, remember? But I'll make a deal with you, lady. If you can guess my name, then you keep your son. But if you don't, I'll take him and your first daughter. Do we have a deal?
I began to guess. Paul, Mike, Mark, Sean. Sean spelled S-E-A-N. Sean spelled S-H-A-U-N.
Not even close.
Tim, Tom, Tyler. Taylor, Kanye.
Dragon.
Senior, Junior. I guessed hundreds of names, hundreds upon hundreds of names, but I just couldn't come up with it. To make matters worse, the horrible little elf was leaning over the baby's crib, singing a lullaby. That's my job.
I'll have a son, I'm gonna win. She'll never guess my name, 'cause it's Rumpelstiltskin.
Just then, the baby giggled and spoke his very first word. He said,
Rumpelstiltskin.
Everyone was so excited, as they always are when babies say their first words. What did he say?
Nothing. I think he wants his bottle.
Rumpelstiltskin. Rumpelstiltskin.
Your name is Rumpelstiltskin.
No, not fair, not fair. Ah!
We won! Yay, I'm so happy. But seriously, we called the police a long time ago anyway. You think you were just gonna come in here and take my baby? I'm his mom. You're a bad elf and you're going to jail. And so we were free from Rumpelstiltskin forever. So my family went on a vacation cruise to celebrate, and the mice on this ship were excellent singers. The brunch buffet was pretty good too. Smoked salmon was perfection. Mwah! The end. Wow, that was so much fun. Thanks for coming to Storytime. See you next time.